New Yorkers are being challenged this month to take place in the first ever Veganuary. It's where you eat plant-based foods while also attempting to stay away from animal products, including meat, eggs, and cheese.
Yeah, one self-proclaimed New York vegan is trying to make it easier with her vegan guide to New York restaurants. Joining us to talk about the initiative is Angela Yvonne, host of the YouTube show VeganPopEats. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, how are you?
We're great.
Well, there are so many different eating plans out there, right? I feel like they pop up all the time. We know vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, where you put fish into your diet. What does a vegan diet specifically consist of or not consist of?
Well, a vegan diet is you are basically eating fruits, vegetables, grains, and nuts. We don't eat any animal products. There's no dairy. There's no seafood. We just strictly stay to the point of if it's not from the ground, put it down. But of course, there's different levels of veganism. Right now, is Veganuary. So everyone is taking the pledge to, be vegan for 31 days. It started over in the UK. But with veganism, you start off where you're eating, the faux meats and things of that nature. And that's just, when people are crossing over to new lifestyles, they're wanting to still have some familiarity. And that's where the faux meats come in. But as you graduate, which I call sophomore year, you'll go to plant-based and you'll go to raw and then you'll go to alkaline and then you'll, fruitarian, and it just keeps going and going and going.
Okay, so why is the vegan lifestyle so important for you?
Well, it's important for me because my mother had gotten breast cancer because all the other, I used to eat meat, seafood, mussels, oysters, and all of those things. But when she got breast cancer, something just told me it was in the food. So that started the catalyst, and I've been vegan for 7 years. So it's very important to me because I just want people to know how dope it is over here on the ground, or over here on the green side, and also that, we live in an abundance over here. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Well, so let's talk about some of the health benefits, because we know a few of them, but there are additional health benefits. And then the question is, if you feel like you start to like it, can you sustain it long term?
Oh, absolutely. But with anything you do with moderation, of course, you'll take supplements as well, because even though you can get what you need from eating the whole-based foods, supplements also gives an extra oomph. Like you need your B12s and you need your D3s, because D3 comes from the sun, and you know that because of the different changes of the weather, you might not get everything that you need. So it's important for you to get clean vitamins and supplements to assist with your new lifestyle change.
I know there can be a little bit of politics in the world of veganism and food, and whether you're how vegan you are you a real vegan, are you a fake vegan? I mean, the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, of course, has been out there as a vegan for a long time. Then we find out recently, he's eating fish.
Pescatarian.
So, but is he a vegan? Is he not a vegan? How does that work?
Well, that's old school veganism. The way that I see it is, I don't care how you get over here. I just want you over here. And if you're doing meatless Mondays, if you fall off and decide that you want to slip and get some cheese, because, New York is known for their pizza slices, and that's the one thing that has people in a chokehold, I don't necessarily think that you have to give up your card. I just think that you just get back on the horse, not seriously, but get back on and keep it going, because it's a marathon. It's not a race.
So, what if somebody, you're talking about meatless Mondays, what if somebody can't commit to a full month? There are a few ways to make a few impacts, a couple of adjustments to the diet, because I just think going completely vegan, it can be very difficult because of, trying to cut out dairy. So there are a few small changes.
Oh, of course. But I just want to say that crossing over to the green side is not difficult. It's a mindset. So you just have to make a decision if it's a priority for you or not. But if it's not a priority for you and you just feel that, it's too much, because when we tell people to give up meats and things of that nature, we are not taking in consideration that we're also telling people to sort of give up the history, because a lot of families bond over foods. A lot of people pass down recipes and things of that nature. So a meatless Monday is the first way to crossing over, because on that one day, you're giving up meat, You're giving up, animal products. And I tell people, if you can do it on Monday, then next week, Monday and Tuesday. Then the next week after that, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Right.
And keep going. And the next thing you know, it's a week. Next thing you know, it's 2 weeks. Next thing you know, it's 3 weeks. But I want people to not have the idea that it's hard.
Right.
I just want people to understand that it's a choice and it's also a priority, because once you see and feel all the benefits of the lifestyle, it will motivate you and inspire you to keep going.
Well, maybe we'll try a meatless Monday today, Corey. What do you think?
Not for
Yes.
me, but if you're down with that, that's fine. I already know what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight. Angela, thank you so much for chatting with us about being vegan and the joys of the vegan lifestyle. For more information on Angela's guide to Vegan New York, or to see her show, check her out on YouTube at VeganPopEats.
That food looked good.
It did look good, yeah.